So what made you want to be a part of Utopia?
I think it's just the way I grew up, the way my family dynamic was. I grew up in a very strict, conformist, traditional, very cultural, and religious Vietnamese family. You know, you know anything about Asian parents, you know they can be like the worst at punishment. So, you know, I was always feared like to do anything wrong, and they said that, you know, I can't go out past this time. You know, I was home like 10 minutes before that. Like anything that I did wrong, you know, I got a good ass whooping for. And I think growing up like that made me want to kind of escape, leave, I guess, my life and start over in a new society, build a society where we can be whoever we want to be, free from all of that conformity, free of that regulation and stigmas and taboos, and, you know, just do what makes you happy and be who you want to be. You know, follow your heart, follow your dreams, and just, you know, screw what everybody says. You know, don't worry about what everyone else is thinking about you. Just do what makes you happy, and I think that's why I want to leave and go on the show ultimately.
What do you think is really the biggest asset that you're bringing to the team?
Gosh, the fact that I'm a country girl, I did a lot of livestock growing up, so like I can milk cows, you know, make butter, grow crops, you know, a lot of agriculture. I can knit, sew, crochet. I can hunt. I can fish. I did a lot of building, you know, playing with stuff. I made a doghouse when I was younger. That was like the coolest thing ever. I know how to ride horses. I can actually shoot a bow and arrow off the back of a galloping horse.
Wow.
So yeah, I actually learned that. It's very difficult to do without falling off.
I quite frankly cannot imagine the amount of balance you need to be able to pull that off.
Right?
Yeah. Well, it seems like you do have a lot of skill set, and that if it came down to either farming or like nurturing, you know, plants or and animals or dealing with hunting, would you have a preference between the two, or would you feel strongly about people doing one versus the other?
I would like to raise the animals. I don't want to kill any animal, though. I love animals. I'm an animal activist. I actually worked as a veterinary technician, and veterinary medicine is what I want to pursue career-wise. So I do not want to see an animal hurt or harmed or killed in any way. So I understand that it's, you know, necessity to life. So I just definitely wouldn't be the one to want to do it, though. No.
Have you done any special kind of prep to make sure that you're in the best position possible for when you enter Utopia?
No, quite honestly, I haven't milked a cow since like elementary school. But I imagine it's kind of like riding a bike, right?
I would imagine. Can't say that I've actually done that before, but sure, maybe.
That's something you should never forget. Then making butter is a lot of fun.
Are you reading any books or anything like that to kind of?
They did. They gave me some printouts about like how to milk a cow and how to raise speck or chickens. Though I gotta tell you, it didn't help at all. Like I read this, I'm like, okay guys, someone please tell me something I didn't already know. You know, like chickens can't maintain their own body temperature. Well, yeah, duh. You need a heat source. They'll freeze to death if you just leave them to themselves. You know, they need to be fed in a feeder that's low where they can get to. Well, yeah, obviously, no, I'm putting like the food like way over their head. Like, no.
Yeah. Well, it's good that you know stuff that'll be able to for sure help you in your journey.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it though.
I mean, it is an unusual thing.
Roosters are mean. That's what I'm worried about. Chickens can be really mean. I don't know if you've ever been attacked by roosters, but they don't give up. Like, they will come at you and they will not give up. Like, it's like the scariest thing ever.
I really hope for your sake we don't ever have to witness that on television.
No, you guys will get a good laugh.
Hopefully we won't have to deal with
that.
Well, since you are, leaving your life for a year, what are you going to miss the most about the world that you're leaving behind?
Probably my friends and family. I have great friends. They're always there for me. Like, my friends, we are dysfunctional. Like, we are, like, so dysfunctional it works out. You know, we fight all the time. You know, they put me in my place. I put them in theirs. But we're, like, always there for each other. I want to miss that.
Will they be watching the show?
I hope so. Actually, no, I hope not. I hope not. That'd be really weird. I don't want them to see me like struggle with this. Like they come back, I worry that I come back from the world and I'm going to be like that different person. Everyone's going to start treating me differently. Like, oh, you're the girl on TV now. Like, no, guys, I'm just a normal person that just happened to milk cows on television. That's all.
Well, is there something you really hope to take from this experience when you go back to your normal life?
I hope to take away from this more insight about myself. You know, I'm at that age where, you know, you're sitting there, you're in college, you're questioning yourself, like, what is it I want to do for the rest of my life? Like, who am I and what I want to be when I grow up? And I hope that when I walk away from the show, I should have some more answers about, like, you know, what's my weaknesses? What are my strongest points? You know, how strong am I? And, you know, what can I do and what do I need to work on? And ultimately, hopefully decide, like, what do I want to do for the rest of my life?